Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and the salon. This is part 2 of our salon sessions video brought to you graciously by the Forte Series. In part 1, we looked at a total transformation and what that can really look like and mean for someone. Today we're looking at something I think is a bit more common, and that's a maintenance cut. Allow me to introduce you to our awesome model Tim, and this is his awesome usual style. You see, Tim gets his hair cut very regularly. He's very on top of it from the sounds of things, and I thought this was a great scenario to present because more often than not, this is what we're all doing. Getting cuts to maintain the styles we are seeking out, or just looking for ways to keep the good results we are achieving going on longer. So today we're going to see how this is done. We're going to start with a little rewind, and we're going to show how this style was created. We're starting off first with a good wash. I mean, you gotta have a clean slate, even in situations like this where we aren't going for a big transformation or doing anything super different, really. It's still good to get everything out of the hair and set everything up on a strong front, and that's what the cleansing duo from the Forte series really brings to the table in this scenario. After all that's completed and we're back in the chair, we can really see the starting point that we're at here. We can see Tim is really due for a cut. He's got a lot of outgrowth on the sides as well as on top. And this is a great example of someone who's got moderately thick hair and a very good growth rate. Remember, Tim doesn't wait a terribly long time between cuts, so he's got quite a bit of hair here when we look at where we are here and think about where we're headed. Just like last time, too, we are working with my stylist Angela at the Copper Pin in downtown Omaha, Nebraska. An awesome salon I highly recommend, by the way, if you're ever nearby. But she will be helping us with the cut today, and she's going to be starting off by making her line. This sets the guide for her to begin the fade, and as you can see, it immediately eliminates a lot of that hair on the bottom. What she will be doing is a classic skin fade, going from skin down at the bottom to the top where it's blended to about a 2 and just some clipper over comb in certain sections, like where that cowlick is in the back. Now, after all that hair below the line is taken off, and some around the ears, of course, just to tidy things up, she will then transition into her 2 guard and continue taking some weight off all the way around. From there, she's just going to continue working her way down in the guards from the 1.5 guard to the 1 and then to the 0.5 to create that transition and slowly remove that line. Now that our fade is complete, she will then tend to the top portion. And starting with just shears and a comb, she will begin just blending the sides to really just clean them up and make them look good. And she will do this all the way around until everything just comes together. As far as the top goes, she will take off a little bit, bringing the overall length to about 1 inch. And to do that, she will section off pieces and just attack them one section at a time until they are all roughly the same length. After that, to encourage texture and to remove some bulk, thinning shears are used on the top as well. I actually have to get this done with my hair as well very often, and it's always a good noticeable difference. After all that's done, it is time to style now, and for starters, we are running with the argan oil from the Forte series. We chose this because, well, it makes the hair feel amazing. You might think that hair on the shorter side like this wouldn't really need this per se, but take a look here after she finishes blow drying it in. You can see very clearly, even on camera, how soft this ends up. You can practically feel it through the screen, it's so soft. And with that softness comes good pliability, among the other things, of course, that this serum provides, but it's that pliability that will allow for the hair to be moved and manipulated without much pushback. Now, Tim really likes his hair to not only be tidy and clean cut, but firmly held in place. That to me meant something that's not too pliable or soft, something with some good power to it. So to meet those goals, we went with the Forte Series clay, their flagship clay, the one they describe as having extreme hold. I thought this would work really well because of how thick it is for starters, and then of course how long it will last for him in that capacity. The idea being that the thickness and the provided hold will help push his hair into position and then really just stay there. I think it also allows for any added points he wants to add, like if he wants to run his fingers through at any point and try to give it a little texture, or maybe reshape it at any time during the day. This will certainly allow for that very easily. And that is how we arrived here at Tim's Daily Driver. A nice and clean-cut skin fade with a 1-inch textured top, fully hydrated and fortified with all-day hold. That, though, is pretty much it for our final salon session. I do want to thank the Forte series for putting this together with my channel, and if you want to try anything seen in both salon videos, you can find them at the Forte series shop that's linked in the description, along with a coupon code to save you some money on your next order. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button for me, and if you want to see more, give that subscribe button a little tap. I'd highly appreciate that. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you next time.